So today we're going to talk about our second power system, which is torso power. We talked about vertical power, but rotary or torso power, we're going to use golf tsunami bar. The cool thing about this excerpt is that Coach Brian gets to talk about the PGA standpoint and as a golf coach, how he could use this bar with his students. And my fellow strength coach, Robbie Thames, gets to talk about his baseball experiences, big-time baseball player. That's how we met. And he can talk about his rotational experiences there, because any time of any sport where there's a rotation to an extension, there is a great demand for torso power. And we're going to actually take our torso power and we're going to accelerate it by having the pliability of a golf tsunami bar. So you're really going to like this exercise. So what I'd suggest is put your left hand real close to the wear pad. Now your variation of right hand grip, depending on how exotic you want to get with your training. And I really mean this, because if I go wider, I'm not going to have as much pliability on the tip of the Tsunami golf bar. But if I bring my hand down to the middle part of the bar and actually make my downswing move, really paying attention to what we talked about earlier in the segment, where we got the Ben Hogan right elbow coming in, and we're really starting to put a little bit of downward motion, but we're actually feeling our third power system, which is not only torso, but arm chopping speed. You guys feel arm chopping speed? And we do some exercises called lifts and chops on the cable machine, but now you're feeling the live pliability and snap. If you listen to Coach Brian on his snap system, you actually feel some of the snap coming down with that right elbow getting inside. So arm chops with the golf tsunami bar is going to allow you to work on that third power system, arm chopping system. And notice, Coach Brian, the pliability of the bar, the lag. Can you feel a correlated lag between the golf tsunami bar and what you're trying to achieve with your downswing of the golf club?
Even greater. What I'm doing is applying the kinematic sequence with this exercise, and it starts in the ground and the turn, and then the hips initiate, then the thorax. This is what hitting against the left side is. And the first move of the downswing is a slight, once you turn properly, is a bump of the hips. The next move, thorax turns. And then the shoulders, the left shoulder.
With the old lead arm.
With the lead arm.
Yeah.
And now we add just a little bit of that propulsion, the old catapult.
Right.
To hit strongly against the left side. And if you don't time it just right, then
you'll be out over the top.
You're out over the top. This keeps you underneath, inside, the right elbow's under, forearm sunny side up, providing a perfect lever system. Your body is an amazing architectural engineer.
You notice he's got great position with his right elbow. That comes from being a great golfer. But as you practice it with the tsunami bar, you will feel that extra lag, that pliability that actually allows you to be soft enough to really work that right elbow in. Now let's look at Robbie, who is a little bit more challenged with all his mass, his muscle mass. But Robbie has been a striking with an implement athlete all his life. Great baseball player. He's a professional fisherman. Everything is a rotation to an extension. And you see Robbie really understands how he's got to work his lever system and keep his right elbow into his rib cage as best he can coming down. So we've talked about vertical power today. We've talked a little bit about torso power today and giving you exercises. This goes in our third power system category of arm chopping power.